If you're over 50, the wrong accessory can age you 10 years. But the right one can make people think, this man really has his life together. Most men your age are either wearing no accessories at all, or they're hanging on to things that looked good 20 years ago, but now just look tired. In this video, you'll build a small, age-smart accessory lineup that works with almost every outfit you own. You'll see exactly which pieces are worth your money, which ones quietly kill your style, and how to use accessories to look sharper, more powerful, and more modern without trying too hard. By the end, you'll have a simple system, a few items on rotation that always make you look put together. No clutter, no confusion, just a calm, confident look that fits your age. Refined style starts at the wrist. Let's start with the accessory that says the most about you in one glance, your watch. At 50 plus, a watch is not a gadget. It's a signal. It tells people how you see yourself. You don't need a huge collection. You just need one or two watches that look strong, clean, and timeless. Think of your watch as the anchor of your accessory game. The first mistake men over 50 make is wearing oversized, flashy watches. Giant cases, thick bezels, bright colors, or techie designs can look like you're trying to prove something. On the other hand, a tiny, delicate watch can feel a bit weak. Aim for a medium-sized case that sits flat on your wrist, with a simple dial you can read at a glance. Understated, but powerful. For everyday wear, a classic steel watch is your best friend. A clean silver-tone case with a simple white, black, or dark blue dial works with almost everything. It looks right with a polo and jeans, a button-down and chinos, or even a dark suit. If you prefer leather, a brown or black leather strap with a plain round case is just as sharp. No wild colors, no busy dials. Let the simplicity do the talking. Have one dressier watch and one casual watch at most. Your dress watch should be slim enough to slide under a shirt cuff, with a quiet design. Your casual watch can be slightly more rugged, maybe with a leather or fabric strap for weekends. Two watches, thoughtfully chosen, will cover 95% of your life. That's how a man over 50 builds power into his accessories without filling a drawer. Belts that quietly pull everything together. Next, the most underrated accessory in your wardrobe, your belt. Most men treat belts like an afterthought, but at your age, a bad belt ruins a good outfit instantly. Too wide, too flashy, too worn out, and suddenly you look careless. The right belt, on the other hand, makes your whole look feel intentional. Start with leather, not fabric, for your core lineup. A clean black leather belt and a clean brown leather belt will cover almost every situation. Skip giant buckles, logos, or heavy metal details. You want a simple, classic buckle in silver or brushed metal that doesn't shout. Subtle is stronger. Match the formality of your belt to your shoes. If you're wearing dress shoes or sleek loafers, go with a slimmer belt in a similar color and finish. If you're in more casual leather boots or casual loafers, a slightly thicker belt looks right. This simple match makes you look instantly more put together without anyone knowing why. Pay attention to condition. Cracked leather, stretched holes, peeling edges, or a scratched buckle all send the wrong message. At 50 plus, you're not dressing to impress boys at a bar. You're dressing to show control, stability, and standards. A clean, well-kept belt says you notice details, and that you respect yourself. Wallets and card holders, the invisible status signal. You may think nobody sees your wallet. They do. At the restaurant, at the airport, paying for coffee, every time you take it out, people get a glimpse. A bulky, overstuffed, falling apart wallet makes you look disorganized. A slim, neat one feels refined, even if you're just paying for parking. If your wallet is thick enough to tilt your hip when you sit down, it's time to upgrade. At your age, a slim card holder or a thin bifold is all you need. Carry only what you actually use, a few cards, ID, and a bit of cash. Everything else can stay at home or in your car. Less bulk, more comfort, and far more style. Choose leather in a dark, classic color. Black, dark brown, or deep tan always looks mature and sharp. Skip big logos, bright colors, or novelty designs. You're not trying to impress a cashier, you're reinforcing your own standard every time you reach for it. Let the quality of the leather and the simplicity of the design speak for you. Your wallet is an accessory you touch every single day. So invest in one that feels good in your hand and ages well. Over time, a quality leather wallet develops character instead of just falling apart. It's a small thing, but small things add up. A man over 50 builds quiet authority through details like this. Rings, bracelets, and necklaces without the midlife crisis. Now let's talk about jewelry beyond the watch. This is where a lot of men over 50 either avoid everything or go too far. You don't need to cover your hands and neck in metal to look modern. But one or two carefully chosen pieces can add depth and confidence to your look. Start with what matters most, your wedding ring, if you wear one. Make sure it fits properly and looks intentional. If it's badly scratched, too tight, or outdated in a way that bothers you, get it cleaned, resized, or updated. This is the one ring people actually expect to see on you, so let it look solid and cared for. If you add a bracelet, keep it simple. A slim leather bracelet in brown or black, or a clean metal bracelet in silver or steel, is enough. Avoid big chains, heavy biker styles, or stacks of beads. One bracelet on the same wrist as your watch, or the opposite wrist, is plenty. It should blend in, not scream for attention. Necklaces should be subtle, if you wear them at all. A thin chain, in silver or gold that matches your wedding ring or watch, worn under your shirt, is usually the best move. If it shows, it should only peek out at the collar, not hang halfway down your chest. The goal with jewelry at 50 plus is simple: look like a man, not a costume. Glasses and sunglasses, your most powerful frame. If you wear glasses, they are your most visible accessory. They sit right on your face, so they either age you or sharpen you. The wrong frames can drag your features down and make you look tired. The right ones make you look alert, intelligent, and in control. Avoid overly thin, flimsy metal frames that disappear on your face. They can look outdated or weak. Instead, look for slightly thicker frames with clean lines. Classic shapes like rectangular or gently rounded frames tend to flatter most mature faces. You want structure, not gimmicks. Color matters. Black or dark tortoise frames look strong and timeless. If you have lighter hair or a softer complexion, a warm brown or lighter tortoise can look more natural. Skip wild colors or strange shapes. You want people to see your eyes and your expression, not just your glasses. Your frame should support your presence, not steal the show. For sunglasses, keep the same mindset. Classic aviators, Wayfarer style, or simple rectangular frames are your best bets. No neon lenses, no mirrored rainbow finishes, no oversized fashion experiments. A pair of high-quality, understated sunglasses worn with a polo, a simple tee, or a casual shirt instantly makes you look more composed and confident. Bags and briefcases that match your life now. Your bag is an accessory that tells the story of your life. If you're still carrying the same backpack you used in your 30s, it might be time for a change. At 50 plus, your bag should look like it belongs to a man who knows where he's going. Not a man who just left a college campus. For work or more formal situations, a leather briefcase or slim leather work bag is ideal. Nothing flashy. No giant logos. Just clean lines, good leather, and discreet hardware. It should be structured enough to stand on its own, but not so stiff that it feels old-fashioned. This kind of bag looks right with a blazer, an Oxford shirt, or even a dark polo. For casual days, a simple canvas or leather messenger bag or a refined backpack works. If you choose a backpack, go for a minimalist design in dark colors with clean zippers. Avoid sporty, heavily branded, or overly technical designs. You're not training for a hike, you're living a modern, adult life. Your bag should reflect that. Keep the inside of your bag as clean as the outside. A bag stuffed with papers, old receipts, and random junk makes you feel, and look, chaotic. A few organized compartments for your laptop, notebook, and essentials is enough. The bag you carry every day is part of your accessory lineup. Treat it with the same standards as your watch or your belt. Subtle scent, the invisible accessory. Fragrance is an accessory you can't see, but everyone around you can feel it. At 50 plus, the goal is not to smell like a nightclub. You want to leave a clean, confident impression without overwhelming anyone. Think of scent as the final, invisible layer of your look. Avoid heavy, sweet, or juvenile fragrances. Those can clash with a mature presence and feel out of place. Instead, lean toward scents that feel clean, woody, or slightly spicy. They should sit close to your skin, not arrive in the room before you do. If people can smell you from across the room, it's too much. Apply less than you think you need. 1 or 2 sprays on your chest or sides of your neck is enough. You're not trying to announce yourself, you're creating a subtle aura. Someone should only really notice your scent when they're within conversation distance. That's where it becomes powerful and personal. Treat fragrance like every other accessory in your lineup. 1 or 2 good, versatile scents are better than a shelf full of random bottles. Choose something that feels like you, calm, steady, and confident. When your watch, belt, glasses, and scent are all aligned, you project a complete, coherent presence. How to rotate a small, powerful lineup. Now that you know the key accessories, the real power is in how you use them. You don't need to wear everything you own every day. In fact, restraint is what makes you look refined. At 50 plus, the man who uses fewer, better pieces always looks more in control. Start with a base, your watch and belt. Those two should be on you almost every day. Match the metal of your watch to your belt buckle when you can. If you're wearing brown shoes, choose your brown belt and a watch strap that doesn't clash. That simple coordination already puts you ahead of most men. Then decide on 1 or 2 supporting accessories. Maybe that's your glasses and a slim bracelet. Or sunglasses and a clean leather bag for the weekend. Avoid stacking too many items, watch, multiple bracelets, big ring, loud necklace, heavy scent, all at once. You want harmony, not noise. Before you leave the house, do a quick mental check. Watch, belt, wallet, glasses or sunglasses, and maybe 1 subtle jewelry piece. That's usually enough. Your accessories should feel like a natural extension of you, not a costume. When you build a small, thoughtful lineup and rotate it with intention, you look like a man who has nothing to prove, and that's the most powerful look of all. You don't need a drawer full of random accessories to look sharp after 50.